Hello, welcome to Fourth Dimension Tarot. My name is Maria. I'm your Sherpa for this read. A couple things. One, I'm getting over a wicked sinus infection. Forgive me. This is the best I felt in like 2 weeks, so I'm just telling you, I don't know what is happening, but and thank you to all the readers that have sent little love messages saying honeysuckle tea and tea with ginger and tea with orange slices and lemon. All have been very helpful, and I'm thoroughly hydrated, so thank you. I tried them all, and I like the one with ginger in it. It's really good. Lastly is I had a viewer ask if they could have a zodiac sign split by from the collective I did, and I said, well, I can surely give it a try. It will be a first for me. Bear with me, please. It would be super helpful if this goes well, and quite honestly, like I said, it's a first. So I'm only going to know if I get quite a few comments saying the zodiac sign is watched. Otherwise, why do it if nobody's watching it, right? Because I think it's only helpful if people resonate and get something from it and can utilize it. Otherwise, I'll just go back to the collective reading. So what's my point? If you like the vibe and get a message, this one wants to come out, and get a message of that resonates with you, or if you felt it was at least entertaining, subscribe, comment if you feel inclined. I appreciate all the positive comments. Man, you have no idea. It has changed. This is life-changing for me. I did this to heal and to really honestly respond to my God, my higher power, my Sherpa, whatever you want to call it, my tribe. It was like a prod for months. And then my friends started getting on my back, and I'm like, what? Really? They're like, you have to do it. And I've been so grateful that this is like anybody even watch. I'm gonna have 8 viewers. It'll be all my friends too. All my friends will watch. Okay, so this is for Aquarius. My little ass signs. Aquarius. If you don't know about your zodiac sign, Aquarius, let me tell you, you guys don't mess around. You guys are, you're kind of like childlike at heart, and you're risk takers, and you're entrepreneurs, and you're go-getters, and you just can't stop thinking. You're just like create. That's great. That's great if you're alone. If you're single, usually in relationships they're a little dicey because Aquariuses move fast. They're fast thinking, fast shaking. Like they move. I always think I can go and take a poll in Vegas over by the poker table and say, how many of you are Aquariuses? I think 4 or 5 would raise their hand. I'm just saying. Because I think you're risk takers and you like to have fun. There's a great balance in there. You don't stand slow. You don't sit long when you're sitting with an Aquarius. They got the next big thing to do. So let's see what your read is. This is for January 11th through the 20th, Aquarius. And I just was shuffling the whole time, but I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. You have on the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Swords in the reverse. So in the upright, right, it's anxiety, and you're in your head and you can't stop thinking, and it feels like you might have just come out of that. That's on the bottom of the deck. We'll find out. We'll clarify more as we move this read along. And I have not been wearing my contacts, in case you're wondering. I have like a billion of these. These are just readers. And my eyes are sticky because of the sinus infection. Hang in there. Just hang in there with me. So, in reading your cards, here's your cards for the week. First one out is the High Priestess. This is your intuition. This is you really trusting your intuition on a certain situation. It looks like love. You have a Page of Cups buttoning it. And how I read tarot for a week spread is 10 cards with an overview, and then a highlight card if one extra one comes out. And that's usually it, and then I clarify. Right out of the bat, you're getting a Major Arcana card with the Page of Cups. So you want to go forward and have a conversation about a new beginning with somebody that you think is kind of attractive. I think this is you moving in. I don't think anybody's coming in to talk to you. I think you are the assertive one. Shocker. I know, right? You're going to take that risk and you're going to go and have that conversation. Historically, just saying, here's I was talking before I even pulled this card. I'm just saying. So the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups is a celebration. It also could be a party. It could be Vegas. I'm just saying. So you have three. Three's never good in a couple relationship. But this is, I feel, the past energy. And I feel like you might have had some indulging moments on an occasion with more than one person at a time, or multi people at the time. However you want to picture it. I don't know you or your story, but this is the vibe I get. I don't think you're big on commitment. I just think that's so weird that I started the conversation about it's okay if you're single, right? And here we are in the spread having a conversation about the Three of Cups. Right below the Three of Cups is your anxiety card. This is where the anxiety starts, early in the week. So you are in your head. This is a Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is anxiety. There's nobody in this card. Nobody. Zero. They're not fighting. You're having an argument with yourself. You're up and down, back and forth. Should I, shouldn't I? Pros and cons, weighing it out, going forward, going backward. You're thinking about every worst case scenario in this. You're treating this as you would a business event, a business venture, a new business venture. You want to see the ROI before you put any energy in it. This is the read and the vibe I'm getting. And it's so loud. I cannot get it quiet. So you don't want to miss this though. You're stuck in your head because you really want this relationship with whoever this is. I'm going to find out because I am nosy, but you want to have a relationship. You want to go forward and invest. The problem is you might have missed a previous opportunity with this person, I get, and you're feeling left out and it's bugging you. It's bugging you a lot. You want to move forward, but you don't want to give up your lifestyle. You don't want to commit. You're kind of enjoying this. Which is creating conflict. You want to have your cake and eat it too. I'm not even gonna comment on that. I'm sorry, Aquarius. But this is the Ten of Swords. So the swords are also mental. They're mental card, depictions of like what anxiety. You just can't do one more day of thinking about this. You need to put this to bed. You can't put another sword in this. It's a cadaver, right? It's dead. It's like watering a dead plant. There's nothing going to happen. It is dead. And you are putting to rest this anxiety. You're making a decision midweek. Okay. Now, here's where it gets a little interesting, Aquarius. You have the Five of Swords. I think this is your energy. Sorry, baby. I could be wrong. Flip it, reverse it if it's not. If you think, oh, wait, I'm the receiving end. Fine, fair enough. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, don't overthink it. Don't trust tarot because there's a lot of people and you don't know what this means to each person. However, this is a card where somebody's guarded. Some people say this is the most deceitful card in all of the tarot deck, the Five of Swords. He's collecting all the swords. You can see him. He's three at his feet, one in each hand, two in one hand. And the other people are walking away. So there was an argument or there was a disagreement and they're not even investing in this argument anymore. They are done. They're leaving. They're leaving him alone. But he's collecting the wands, the swords, because he doesn't need another five in his back. So the dirt he did, I think maybe he's got some anxiety about, or you have some anxiety about, and you don't know how to move forward. And I'm not sure if it's behavior or just lifestyle, or is there a difference really? I don't know. Right below this card is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, this is like the lottery. I don't know how else to say this. This is everything, all the hard work, effort, investment you've ever given in your life is at the fruition. If you can look at the card, there's an old gentleman in there sitting in probably his family or grandkids. He's surrounded by a couple of dogs. Looks like they might have just gotten done hunting or having a picnic. I don't know. But they're enjoying their time together, reaping the benefits of his hard work throughout his life, right? So this is the celebratory apex of all his life work. This is right under this. So if anything, and I think, when I said there's some deceit and there's some conflict and there's some arguing and people are walking away, I get the sense that maybe, just putting this out there, this is a fear. This is your anxiety, is you maybe are reluctant to share or commit to somebody unless it's a ROI, unless you get your full ROI. You don't want to invest and lose half or greater than, and that might make you feel deceptive. That might make you feel selfish and withholding from committing to this relationship. That being said, the weekends, or the final part of the week, is you have the Hangman. The Hangman is a major arcana. So you're getting some divine downloads. That's the best way to put it. You're looking at this situation from a different perspective, from a different lens. You know, I say when you go to the optometrist and they're checking your eyes and they say 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2, and you're looking at blurred vision and then something clear and then blurred vision and then something clear. So that's what's happening here, is you are being put on your head. See that? His whole head has this gold ring around it. It's divine intervention. It's downloads. It's, you know, it's Spirit coming to the rescue, trying to give you some intel as to look at this in a different light. And the only thing I could think of is why I think that is underneath is the Page of Wands. So in my opinion, you have Wands, Cups, and Swords. Wands, Cups, and Swords. And the Cups are the 3 of Cups. And the Wands is your anxiety in your head, right? This represents, and it's a major or a minor arcana as a page. It's you're having a conversation with somebody, communication with somebody, and about a passionate new beginning. So you are telling somebody how you feel about them, and you're being very passionate about it. You're risking this, and this is not your MO. Your MO is not to put your heart out there. Your MO is not to lead by emotion. No, that is not you, Aquarius. So, but you're trusting. You have three major interventions by a higher power intervening so you don't blow it with this relationship, is what's happening. Your overall energy of the entire read, again, is the 9 of Cups. You're just waiting on that 1 cup, and you're going to offer your 9, and the 1 is going to come forward with theirs, and you're gonna have your 10, and that is the read for the week. But before I leave you, because it is anxiety, and that would make sense, your overall read for the energy of the read for the week on the bottom of the deck was the 9 of Swords. Is you're up in your head. That volume is up at 9. It's just on the loop. You're just in headache after headache after headache, and by midweek you're gonna drop it, right? It's dead. You're making progression into I need to make a decision. I need to move forward. Just saying. Okay, so I want to define a few things. I want to define the Page of Cups. So please, Spirit, define for me the Page of Cups for Aquarius. Thank you. Any more, Spirit, that you want to share with us? Bottom of the deck is that an 8? Yep, it's the 8 of Pentacles. This guy's working hard. So the 8 of Pentacles is somebody's working really, really hard. And I love this because this guy is giving everything he's got. His vest is all shredded up. He's working so hard. He can't even go home and change his pants into real pants. He's wearing tights. I mean, you can see he's really working hard. I think that's some of the struggle is, do I even have time? Do I want to put this? You're working hard on your 10. You're trying to get forward on your 10. And you don't know if you have time to invest. Okay, now you saw me. I said, clarify. I need to clarify the Page of Cups because I'm nosy. I want to know more. What does this look like? Because the Page of Cups can be, I don't know, whatever you want it to be. It could be a friendship. It can be a close relationship. And there's a couple things here. You need to make a decision. That's what this means. Or you did make a decision. And right next to it is with who? And this came out. Queen of Swords in the reverse. In the upright, the Queen is harsh but fair. She's solid and she's truthful. With the sword, though, she's like, you can sure come forward. We can have a cup of coffee. But you better come correct or I will cut you with my sword in multiple places and watch you bleed. That is the queen, okay? She don't play. She don't play. In the reverse, this is how the card came out, right behind the decision that you need to make and invest in. This is your thinking. Your thinking is, I need to invest. You're walking away. This person, ooh, she is cutting. She is deceitful. She is dishonest. This person is manipulative. This person has an agenda. This person, no bueno. This person is cutting. This is bitey. She wants to argue, just to have the fight to win. I'm going to win at all costs. I'm going to call you out. I'm going to call you names. I'm going to throw dirt in your face from 20 years ago. That's who this is. And this is the decision you need to make. Should I stay with this lovely person or should I go forward? I don't know. How ironic. I think that's the struggle here is you have a decision to make. In the next, because I asked, and all these cards came out. I said define the lovers, or define the the page, and the lovers came out. The lovers is major arcana. It is, thank you for that. It is the divine's fingerprints all over this relationship. It is a great, it is an absolutely necessary relationship in your timeline. This has been placed in your life, in your timeline, so you can learn lessons and take those lessons and move forward. That's tarot, right? And then when you move forward, you have, you've learned the lesson, you start a new chapter. You're investing in you. You are putting this, you're looking for equality and fairness. You have a lot of love to give, right? You have a lot of generosity. You're very generous. You're very giving. You're very kind. You're very loving. You want an equal give and take. And you have a new partner coming. Aces are new beginnings. Aces are new beginnings. Now, the question is, and every story, I don't need a million comments saying this isn't my story, something whatever. Don't respond. I love you all. I'm sure next week it'll be your read. But right now, the person I'm reading for, this person, is stuck in their head, feeling really shitty about walking away because they put themselves in a third-party dynamic, not really wanting to, but here they are anyways. Feeling a little deceitful, feeling dishonest, to the point where God put them in a spot and said, you're going to take a time out and decide what you want, son, daughter, whatever. You're not moving. So much so you found your passion and you're going to go after it so you can be happy because you only have one life to live. And you're going to give to yourself. And this person's going to come, or you're going to come and offer a new pentacle to somebody else. An ace is a new beginning. So you close out a chapter. That's this week. I cannot make it up. And I'm telling you, you got the divine all over this. And, the person I'm reading for has a heart for God. That's the thing about this. You have a heart for God. You love God. You love and believe and always have that there's a purpose for you. I believe that in my heart as I'm sitting here reading. Like every fiber of my body is chilled, like I'm an ice cube. So I believe what I'm saying. And the person I'm reading for is suffering from guilt, extreme guilt, because they don't want to be in a harmful, abusive relationship. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to put it out there. If that's not you, awesome. Turn it off, walk away, watch somebody else's reading. I'm okay. I have thick skin. Don't worry about it. If this is for you, I really want you to listen. Where is it? I saw it. It's right here. This is pouring into you. This is like your own intervention, right? The love that you would give, you need to sit in a hangman and make a discerned decision about what you want and go after it. And invest in the things that are going to bring you joy, happiness, and peace. I just thought, well, why not? Let me just go pull a few more cards. You got Judgment. So Judgment is a major arcana card. It's hiding below this card. And sometimes I read a few more because there's energy that's still there. And it makes sense. And there's a few more right behind this one that validates what I just said. So the Judgment card is divine showing up. blowing his horn, and it's called a rebirth. So he's calling people out to heal. It's rebirth. I don't know what to say. So that's the title of the card. You know, there is judgment in there, and there is a judgment call, but it's through rebirth, because it can't be imbalanced. It can't be, I give some more, and then I die. That is not, at some point, you know, the divine intervenes. See that balance right there? The divine intervenes and says, I need to make this right, and I'm going to, so therefore I am. And I think that's what's happening here. I just wanted to make sure. There's another couple of cards where the balance, I think it's Justice. I think it's, did I see the Justice card out here? Anyway, no. The last card behind this one is a Wheel of Fortune. Again, when I see this card, and just so you know, this is the lottery ticket by the divine. Now, we think lottery and money, right? This is way more important than money. Money's a resource. Think of money as gas or food in your fridge or shoes on your feet. It's just a resource. It's all irrelevant. One is good for the other. You're just using one to get the other, but it's all the same. Money's money, money's resource. In the Wheel of Fortune, you're getting an overload of all the things needed to balance you out. This is like the divine intervening and turning the wheel into great fortune, opening the windows. It's like there's a couple of people I work with, and it's like when you make a decision to choose you, whether you walk away or not, but when you forcibly pivot and you make a decision to just invest in your well-being, your mental health, your whatever, you're giving the divine permission to work on that, because you've walked away, and therefore you can get the blessings that you should have gotten, right, when you couldn't, because you were investing in that. And you know, sometimes, again, my belief is, in order for me to get these blessings, I have to make a decision, because my God doesn't always want to bless the whole tribe, just wants to bless me. And not all people should deserve the blessings of the work that I've put in on me. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Yeah, I think that's where the energy ends, because the next one's Chariot, and that's incoming. It's coming in fast. So I think that's kind of what's happening here. And that's how I think you go from 6 to 10 pentacles. And again, pentacles are just resources. So you might end up with an abundance of love, which is coming in. You might end up with an abundance of peace, harmony, just a happiest. The overall read was the Nine of Cups. Aquarius, this is your read. I hope it resonates. Man, this is beautiful. I know it's uncomfortable, and it looks like you're going to have some hard conversations, but overall, it's growth, and growth is not anything to be sad about. If you feel like this, you could resonate with this, or if you like this vibe, please consider subscribing to the channel. It takes literally a second, and then you're alerted of the next upcoming video for you next week. Number one, if you feel like it did also, you could connect with it, please consider leaving a positive comment, so I know I will continually do these readings for specific zodiac signs. And if you feel like you have some other Aquarius that you feel would benefit from this reading, feel free to share and spread the love with your Aquarius friends. Whew, it's a lot. I'm sorry. Love and light to you all until next time. Take care.